Hi, I'm Lily McCauley. I'm a singer-songwriter from Salisbury, Wiltshire. This song's called Truth Be Told, and it's a bit of a touchy subject, so I won't go into great detail, but just listen to the lyrics and hopefully you like it.
Did we get here? When did this start? And what happens next? Please tell me, was there something I missed? 'Cause it isn't normal for me to feel like truth be told, what is going on? Do I even wanna know? Truth be told, truth be told, truth be told, truth be told. So please let me breathe. I feel suffocated by my own mind. Just leave, let me breathe. I feel suffocated by my own mind. Truth be told, what is going on? Do I even wanna know? Truth be told, truth be told, truth be told, truth be told. Truth be told, truth be told, truth be told. I'd like to ask you if you could turn back time, would the truth be told? I'd like to ask you if you could turn back time, would the truth be told? But the truth was told, the truth was told, the truth was told. The truth was told, the truth was told, the truth was told. The truth was told, the truth was told, the truth was told. But now
I'm not sure what era. I think it's like 50s-ish era album that it's a record that my parents used to play every Christmas Day. That's always been like a really early memory. It's probably not the first song I heard because they're really into music, but it's one of them. I would want Freddie Mercury in it, but I wouldn't want him to take away my limelight, so maybe have him in it. I like the fact that you can affect other people's kind of emotions or feelings with your creativity, and you can like put a message across, and people can. I really like it when people like relate to what you're doing. It can sometimes make people feel better about certain things. All sorts, really. My little brother's massively into music at the moment and won't talk about anything else, so he's constantly sending me lists of artists to listen to. I've been listening to, this morning I've been listening to Beirut, and a bit of Fortet, and Johnny Flynn a lot, and John Martin, and quite a lot, loads. Okay, so the most personal song I've written is my song called Alcohol, which is a song about my dad. It's about a song about my dad and it's a song about alcoholism. It's really hard not to be cliche with this question. Obviously my mum's a hero. Well, I went to Vietnam and Thailand with my boyfriend last year, and that was pretty amazing. The whole culture shock thing was really, really amazing. But I have had some probably just as amazing times just like with my friends in fields. Just as long as they're all together in a field, it's usually pretty good. There's a lot more technology, so there's not as many books are read, and everything's so instant now, like everything has to be so instant. Like I'm really rubbish at like texting back and stuff. I sometimes leave it a couple of days just because I don't like everything to be instant. I like there to be a slight delay on things, be a bit more laid back. I would be pro-peace and so end all wars, and make sure that everyone has enough to eat, just without any man-made processed stuff. Everyone would have enough food in their belly and then everyone would be happy. I like to think that the future's looking really, really bright. I like to think there's like a change going on of mindset. I think people are coming around to the idea of self-sufficiency and like realising that there's more to life than money. I spend all my time with my boyfriend and my friends, having fun, and music and fun is pretty much all I do, and the odd bit of sleeping and eating. I've always had an odd sort of attraction to Victorian era. I had a Victorian day in junior school and I really enjoyed that. And so I'd like to check out the Victorian times. Well, they seem quite hard, but just interesting. Yes, I think it's naive to think that in the universe that size that there's no other living species out there. It's ludicrous. Money, because greed, power brings greed, and then everyone just wants more and more money, and the world is controlled by it, and that's why there's so much poverty and suffering. I'm not sure the meaning of life. I think the life should be about health and happiness. And this song's called Fragile, and it's kind of self-explanatory. It's just about having a fragile heart.
Where do I start? I think I'll start at the heart. is full of love for you, but you could break it in two quite easily, quite easily, quite easily, quite easily. But there's one thing I should tell you. When I gave you my heart, it had a fragile sign imprinted in the chambers. But if you can keep my heart together, we'll be floating on this cloud forever. Please, please don't break it. Your love, like a gentle breeze, blows over me. It fills me with confidence to the highest, highest degree. It gets under every armhair and makes them stand on end. A love that takes over, one that before now I could never comprehend, but now I can. Now I can, now I can, now I can, quite easily, quite easily, quite easily, quite easily. But there's one thing I should tell you. When I gave you my heart, it had a fragile sign imprinted in the chambers. But if you can keep my heart together, we'll be floating on this cloud forever. Please, please don't break it. And there's one thing I should tell you. When I gave you my heart, it had a fragile sign imprinted in the chambers.
This song's called Explore Your Wounds, and it's about sort of delving into your deepest, darkest parts of your mind that you might not necessarily want to explore, because it makes you who you are.
What is your face like? The one under your skin. I wanna get to know you from the outside in. You can search for miles. You can swim shore to shore. No matter how Worst case, we'll land among the stars. What a beautiful worst case scenario, to be among the stars with my very own Lothario.
Hi, I'm Lily McCauley, and you can find my music on Facebook and SoundCloud.